Hello, I'm Dr. Charles Meakin. Most people call me Chuck. I'm the creator of Meakin Metabolic Care. This is sort of the culmination after 35 years of working in big hospitals and oncology and going to 1,000 tumor boards. What I try to do here is what I feel is really important. I try to combine lifestyle modifications, supplements, and food choices along with repurposed drugs to complement or improve the outcome with standard of care. We don't just wanted to add another addition to the big six for resistance training. This is using the bands to kind of maintain health of the shoulders. So many people have shoulder problems, and I always feel like it's all about doing preventative maintenance. And we're going to do a quick suggestion on the how to warm up the shoulders to get the lubrication in the synovial joints. I think we already talked about this in the main video, but it involves sort of doing shoulder circles or arm circles. Try to do it with open hands, closed hands. Try to take big bites, posteriorly or toward the back to get the full range of motion. Go in both directions. You can do opposite directions, straighten the brain a little bit. Bigger circles. Try to really get that loosened up. You can actually feel how it, the movement goes all the way to your neck and to your upper chest. And once you're loosened up there, you want to, keep the shoulder strong by strengthening the muscles around it. These bands, you can do it quite easily. This exercise will be to strengthen the anterior deltoid. That's the front head of the muscle. It's right at the top of the arm. And so this means you want to have slightly bent elbow and just raise it up. Now, if that's too much tension, you take one foot off and you'll loosen the band a little. Just raise it up and have a bit of a hold at the top. Feel it in the front of your shoulder. Try to get about 8 of these in. And one where you're kind of worn out, try to get and hold. And that will finish the muscle. Then you go to the medial deltoid. This is slightly bent elbow. This is what I jokingly call you when I spread your wings. From here, just go on out. Try to go out as far as you can. Once again, you might want to loosen the band. Breathe with it. In as you go up, release as you go down. Feel the tension in the shoulder there. Do about 8 to 10 of those. Once again, hold at the finish. Finish that muscle. And then the back of the deltoid, we call the posterior head of the deltoid. Make a clean fold with your band, or you can just use it unfolded to have less tension. You're going to put it out in front of you. Once again, try to keep a straight back. Just bring the band to your chest. Try not to ever have no tension. Go back to almost zero tension and start again. Finish the muscle back on the back. That's a good way to work the shoulder, keep it healthy, also allow you to do the sports you want to do and stay strong. Thank you. Hammer curls. Try to do these right after you do the basic open curls. And then after you feel fatigue in there, once again, squeezing at the top, go back to the open curls, try to do 10 more. And then at the finish, when you're about to be tuckered out, maybe go into a hold. And always try to finish with a 30-second finisher, a closer, where you really fatigue that muscle. You get results when the muscle surrenders. That's when you activate all those growth hormones, testosterone, growth hormone, BDNF for the brain. You got to get to the point where your muscles to exhaustion. So that's the bicep. From there, you can immediately go without even changing grips. Immediately go to the triceps. Bend down. You're at an angle like this. You try to do a straight angle with your hips, and then go straight out. You don't want to just bounce. You want to go out and hold, out and hold. Out and hold, out and hold, out and hold. Once again, you can change the tension by spreading the feet further and keeping less of the band available to stretch. After about 10 of those, go back and throw another bicep in. And from there, I suggest release it. We're going to double it up. I'm going to finish the bicep, the tricep, back of the arm. I fold it in half, throw it behind me, maybe a little stretch stretch the arms both ways. From here, it's called a French curl. Where you finish the bicep, it's a little lower of the bicep. You can monitor the tension there. Really try to get that arm to fatigue. Do both sides, of course. And then when you get to that point where about busted, once again, you want to finish it. I say kind of go to the touchdown Jesus. You make the touchdown hold that bicep until you say uncle, until it becomes very difficult. So that way you've done the front, the back. The next step is to try to do the chest. Chest and the back are the next two things. Now, I have some heavier bands that I've purchased to do my work on the chest. But one thing you could do with just this band, or doubling up with two of these bands, I'll do that, is to double them up. So chest muscles are quite a bit stronger. So it's behind your back like this. And the muscles don't go just straight out. They move the arms more in this position, kind of a downward motion. So I get down in a front stance, work the chest like this, try to, get to the point of modest fatigue, and then after some fatigue, I do what I call over and unders. This works the chest, in a way where you kind of work it a little differently. When over and under, do some claps, and when you're about fatigued and about to say uncle, kind of go into a 30-second hold, just until you can't hold it anymore, and then your body will say uncle, and you protect those chest and shoulder joints by doing that. Now we're going to do the opposite of that. We're going to do the back. Put it under our foot. Here you want to have a straight back. I call this a front stance. Bring the arms up. Come up as far as you can. Hold at the top. Probably try to do 2 to 4 seconds up, back, hold. Get to a point of some fatigue. Probably do 8 to 12. I always switch legs just to have some symmetry. Probably working the same muscles. Back, back, back. Once again, you get to the point of fatigue, just hold. Try to get that heavy with your scapulas to come together. And that's a nice way to work out the back. From there, we're going to think more about our lower body. Of course, you get lower body with walking and aerobic exercises, but this really kind of isolates real muscles in the back of the leg. So I put it back under the arm, the feet here. Let's go with one band. Once again, buy bigger bands or use 2 or more. This you want to, it's called the hinge movement. Really works the gluteals. Pay attention to keeping a straight back and straight legs. You want to lead with your head when you come up. But you just hinge down and come up. Just feel it in the glutes. And it's real important to kind of lead on the way up with your head. You don't want to be like this. When you flex like that, it's dangerous to your spine. Try to do about 10 of these till the bum is talking to you. It's, pretty sore. And then once again, keep doing that, you'll pop out of chairs when you go to stand up. The final one is just your basic squat. You can do this by, once again, be able to read my shirt as I do this. You don't want to be down like this. You want to go down, you don't want to go below the angle of the knees, and then stand up. It's not a bad idea just to start without a band on this. And just do maybe 10, 20, and then at the end of it, go into what they, and you fold the chair because fold into your back of your legs, your buttocks area is quite sore. So those are the big 6. Once again, front of the arm, bicep, tricep, chest, back, then the gluteals, the back of the legs. That's a good round the body 15-minute workout before you get in your shower, and should be done. Try to do it 3 times a week. And that way, every other day, and then do walking and aerobics in between. You do that, you'll notice things get easier because your goal is to be able to lift up a grandchild in the future, to lift a suitcase when you're going to France on a beautiful wine tasting trip or whatever you desire. But remember, muscle mass is king. Thank you. I cover 45 states and have a team that works to get you what you need quickly. We are totally virtual. We use Quest Labs to get labs done to give us good indicators of what's going on under the hood in your health. And I'm here to serve you and look forward to meeting you. Thank you.